Hello, thank you all for joining us. Today we are so excited. I have an interesting panel, discussion panel today, just from the founders of D&M Linux Link. Very, very intelligent, smart Cameroonians who are offering the training for Linux. So how exciting. Oh my God. Welcome everybody. Welcome.
Thank you.
Introduce
Thank you very much.
Yes.
So my name is Yvonne Akua. I'm a Linux System Administrator, certified Linux System Admin, and AWS Solutions Architect.
Wow, awesome. We're talking about tech here, tech gurus. Yes. Please, next introduction.
I am Doris Eno, and many people call me Tambong. I am a senior Linux System Administrator, certified Linux System Administrator.
Wow, that is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And who's next?
And I am Precious Enobawa. I just completed my Linux training with D&M Linux Link, and I'm in the job market searching.
Hey, thank you, Precious. Yeah, we're wishing you well. I'm sure you'll hit something soon. Yeah, fingers crossed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So my name is Michael Ojongtambia. I'm a senior Linux system admin. I work with DevOps and AWS as well, cloud environment. So that is me.
Wow, that's awesome. This panel right here is so powerful. Thank you, guys. We're just going to delve into Linux, D&M Linux Link, because I know you guys have an amazing program, an amazing training program, and our audience would like to know more about your program. And so why did you decide to start this amazing training program? Can you just give me in a nutshell, what inspired you to start this program?
Yeah.
So I'll go first if that's okay.
Okay.
We decided to start this training because we saw for ourselves the benefits that we ourselves got from it, like the kind of jobs, good jobs, a stable environment, the ability to grow your knowledge while you work. And there are millions of opportunities out there, actually. That's what pushed us, because we have these opportunities and we grabbed some and we said, let's not keep it for ourselves. And you have the possibility to work anywhere in the world. If you just use your phone, for instance, and just type on the Linux system administrator jobs near me and see how many of them will pop up. And then if you want to go global and see millions and millions of jobs out there, but many people don't know. So that's what brought us, because we saw the opportunity and we saw that it's something doable. We said, let's bring it out to others. And above all is teamwork. We worked as a team and we grew to where we are, and we said, let's bring it out to others.
Wow, that is amazing. Thank you so much, Doris. Mike, what's your take on that?
Yeah. Like we say, the saying goes that teamwork make the dream work. And that is our slogan. Even Doris and myself, we've been studying partners for forever. Then we said, okay, if we can empower ourselves in this Linux, which is now every operating system that we have around us is being operated by Linux. Our microwaves are being operated by Linux. Our cars that we drive are being operated by Linux. Every robot that you see that is manufactured is being operated by the Linux operating system. So we say, oh, we have a lot that we can offer to our own people. Since we've empowered ourselves, I say, hey, Yvonne, hey, Doris, let's make this happen so that we can empower other people like ourselves too. Thank you, ma'am.
That's wonderful. Yvonne, what's your take?
To add to what my fellow colleagues have said, basically Linux is really widely used in our companies. It's Red Hat Enterprise Linux is widely used, and basically it forms like the foundation for more advanced careers in IT. It's easy for you to start from Linux and advance to cloud environments, advance to DevOps environments. So Linux is really a base, it's a foundation. If you ask me why would I choose Linux over Windows, I'll tell you because Linux is more widely used, it's open source, and it's free to download by everybody, and you can customize it based on your needs. So it is really advantageous to study Linux. It gives you a more good career in the future, a good foundation for your career in IT.
Wow, that is amazing, amazing. We have Precious who is interested in, have you completed the course, or you, yeah, tell us about yourself, Precious.
Actually, I just completed a course a few months ago, and I'm looking forward to taking my certification exam. But before then, I already started searching for jobs because, I mean, it's very hands-on, it's very practical, like the way D&M Linux Link, the way the team, the way they teach it, the way they do the training. Like by the time you're done with your training, you are ready to face the job market. You're ready to just get in and, you know, start tackling the job. So that's the kind of training I got with D&M Linux Link. And so they prepared me already for the job market. That's what I'm doing right now, alongside preparing for my certification exam.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing your experience, and looks like you got really good quality training there. Ms. Doris, let me throw this question at you. You know, what can a student expect? First of all, what are the prerequisites? Do you need an IT background to learn Linux?
You don't need an IT background. You need to have a high school because you want to get into the job market with a kind of with some baggage in hand. What we do, the good thing about Linux, just like Precious said, is hands-on. It's all about practice and understanding what you're practicing. And we think with the high school level, you're better suited to understand the little technicalities. Don't get me wrong, there are people who, without going to school, they can manipulate their phones, they can use the computer and other stuff. But because we put a little bit of technicality in it and we train you to be able to face your peers at work, it's a good thing to have at least a high school before you come on to the program. And even when you have your high school, we, like our last batch, we had others like medical doctors, we had other engineers. This is because Linux is used everywhere. Like Mike said, like Yvonne said, if you want to be able to better understand your environment, it doesn't matter what level of education you have, you can always do this course and you would see for yourself that, oh, this thing, oh, so this is what it was.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. So Mike, is that true?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you come to think of it, man, if like a Linux system admin, you don't really need, we teach you the basics from scratch. Like we're building your career for 6 months, will take 6 months to be your career. We start from nowhere. I mean, you just need to be able to put on your computer and be able to type in your name or whatever to log in into your system. That's all. From there, we'll start you and we walk you up gradual process. We have a lot of at the end of every session, we have projects for you. So it is a hands-on. Linux is hands-on, man. Linux is hands-on. And like Yvonne has said, Doris will still say the same thing. You don't need any, it's just high school. It's good enough. Thank you, man.
Yeah. So Yvonne, this question is for you. How has Linux changed your life? Getting into Linux, how has that changed your life?
It's thank you very much, Lady K. It's really hard for me to use words to express it because it has had a tremendous impact on my life. First of all, like a working mother with 4 kids, it gave me the ability to secure a remote job, and most of the jobs with Linux system admin start at 80,000. So I was able to get a comfortable pay and work right from the comfort of my home and still be able to take care of my kids. So be able to have that good work-life balance and reduce the America stress, as we all know, having to run around with kids and job, other commuting I've really been able to overcome that. And also it helped me go from a zero in IT to actually a professional. Leaving Cameroon and coming to America, I never even believed that I could be an IT professional in just 6 months, but Linux system and made that possible. It gave me the hands-on experience. I got to the job and I was able to perform from day one. So I would say that it has changed my life tremendously and given me a good self-esteem. I feel good about myself. I'm a professional and I'm doing what I love to do. So it's made me really be productive in my life, in my environment, with my kids, and in my job. So it's really a holistic development for me doing Linux.
Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that, especially now, if you're not speaking, please, can you mute so that we can get rid of the background noise? So I'm just gonna, I was just trying to say that we, as mothers, as women, having the opportunity to work from home, I mean, that is just so awesome. You can't beat that. You're there for your children.
Not at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Doris, is that your experience too?
It is, very much is. And, not especially with the season, with the outbreak of the COVID-19 and all that, many people lost their jobs, many. And being a Linux system administrator, you have the ability to leave from office to home. And I have been working from home since February. And we are promised a long time working from home. And that is so good for me because I'm able to, like Yvonne said, follow up the kids and everything. And with the Linux system administrator, mind you, you don't only work in your environment. You can have a job in China, you can have a job in England, you can have a job just anywhere where the need is. And for our next session, actually, we actually have a student, a promising student from England. That's to tell you how widespread. It's not a closed room thing. As long as you have...
Not only England, man, let me chip in there. They're coming from Germany as well.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And we also have some from Holland and France.
Right. So the whole idea is we are here today, actually, because we want to bring this knowledge out to everybody. Don't close yourself. Don't stay there that, oh, I lost this job and I can't go on, or I don't know what next step. You can still have a job and you want to get something better. Like my Yvonne said, you can have a job starting from 80. Actually, go online and just type Linux system administrator salaries. You'll be surprised, 6 figures and more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's all about how you negotiate your salary too. And you can only negotiate the salary if you have a good team to guide you through and to be able to give you the directions you need for this hands-on practice. So that's why we're here. We're here to tell you that we're ready to accompany you to whatever part of the world you want to get your job at.
And walk you through the interview process, give you like tips and techniques you can use to better attack the interview and nail the job. It's really, really practical. I got a job 1 month after doing the course. Is to tell you how effective this training is. You just have to be focused, determined, and I promise you, you got a job as soon as possible. It took me just a month after my training to get a course.
Wow.
To get a job, sorry.
Yeah. And Mike?
Yeah, Lady Kate. So we are not only here to just make you, we have like a one-on-one session. If you have a problem while working on your projects, we always divide the students in teams. They always work as teams because like we say, we are a team. So we work like a team to make our dream work. So, and it is working. So what I'm going to say again is like, when we put everybody to work as a team, we walk them through that process one-on-one all the time, then we'll still prepare them for the interviews and the job placements. then we still help them where they are still just starting their jobs. Like
Right.
now we help people who are already working. We walk them through the processes that they did not really know. Then again, we prepare them for this awesome certification exam. This is Team 300. Lady Kate, do you know what that 300 that means? It means we're heading for 300. Like for the exam, the pass mark is on 210, but we'll make you get 300, and we are getting the 300 already. So,
Wow, that's unbelievable. That is so, you guys are just the top, team 300 all the way. Yeah,
yes, there you go.
So
And
you're guaranteeing success, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Right.
very good. Now let's go into the enrollment itself. I know you've been open and accepting new applications. Please tell us when the next class is due to start and how to get into the program.
So our next session is slated to start November 1st. It's a 6 months course. Duration is 6 months, and we also offer accelerated path for those who are willing to take the accelerated path. We can do that with you in 3 months. So you have classes like 3 times a week. But we regularly hold our classes during the weekend, Saturday and Sundays, and for the cost is $3,000. We make it really moderate, but we also offer special discounts of $500 with code Lady K.
Oh.
And we also offer extra package if you want to get into AWS and DevOps. AWS is really hot cake right now, so we try to make our students more marketable by offering them the special skills that they need in cloud environments and DevOps.
Wow, that's good. And your classes are online, right? Margaret,
Yes.
can you speak on that?
The classes are online right from the comfort of your own choice space. If you want to be in your kitchen, you're good to go. If you want your living room, your bedroom, just where you are comfortable, all we need is you get on it and you do the practice as we direct you to.
Right, very good. And how does one enroll?
We'll leave that to Mike.
Yes.
Okay, enrollment is like we say, those on this panel today, we're talking to Lady Kate. When you come with the name Lady Kate as your code, you have a $500 discount. So in a place of $3,000, you'll be paying something different. So, but you must use that code. We need it, Lady Kate. If you don't, they don't know where you're coming from. So that is a special package discount. And also, you can, if you go to our website, which is www.dnmlinuxlinks.net, if you click on it, you will see a section there that will say contact us. You will see our WhatsApp contacts there. You open the web page, you will see our numbers, all of us. Ma Yvonne, Ma Doris, and myself, you will see our contact information there. You can WhatsApp us, you can write us on the website, anything how you want to contact us, but everything is on the website on www.dnmlinuxlinks.net. Thanks, man.
Yeah. So let me ask again, because Doris was mentioning students from other parts of the world, including Europe. And so is that correct? This is an international program?
It is an international program, and just like it is an international job opportunity as well. Nowadays, you have smart cars, you have smart houses, you have, just think of any smart you want to think of. And only recently, for instance, I'm taking you a little out, just yesterday, Tech Republic wrote out something that it looks like Windows is thinking of moving from the normal Windows environment to a Linux environment.
Wow.
And that's just to tell you that more opportunities are coming out there, and you are not limited to your own small space. Like we say, just like we get students from all over, you can get a job anywhere because you have the opportunity to work remotely. So that's the big thing. Being able to work remotely is really a big thing.
Right. And you also mentioned certification. So say, for example, I enroll, I take the classes, get the support, and I'm done with my training. And just like Precious, she's working on her certification right now. What support does she get from you guys?
We are open, just like Mike was saying, even when you get your job, we still remain with you until you fly off, until you are ready to fly off. Because knowledge is not only by one person. Though we are here, we're still learning. You learn every day from each other. You learn other things that others have learned that you haven't come across. So our support is until you separate yourself from us. We are all there available for you. And one thing to note, it's a personal decision to go for the certification before you get the job, because you can also get the job before you go for your certification. It depends on if it is recommended for your job. I take my case, for instance. I finished with the course. I was preparing for my certification, but I put my application out there and I got hired, a 6-figure salary. And before I started the job, I said, oh, I have to get my certification because they may be asking that. And I rushed and got my certification and presented it. And they said, well, we'll just keep this on file because we know your abilities already from what we saw and from our discussion and all that. So it's about how much you practice, and we are here to help you through. Whether you are 3 years on the job, whether you're more 5 years, it's a team. We remain a team. We remain a family. We don't throw you away. If you say you're done with us, you think you can fly on your own, we're good with that. But if you say, I want to hang on, we are good with that.
Right. Very good. Very good. Precious, I know you're preparing for to take your certification, and you're also in the job market right now.
Right.
How can you, appeal to others to join this training? I mean, how did you benefit from this training? How was the course? Would you encourage others to join?
Any day, anytime, I would encourage anyone to join this course. Incidentally, the moment I started off with D&M Linux Link, I just went spreading the news. Like, it was crazy. I was like, because I'm an accountant by training, and I've been looking for an opportunity to just change my career and get something really good, especially something that could be flexible. So when I came across IT, I wasn't sure. There's a lot of IT stuff going on out there. And then I met Mike. Mike told me about this whole Linux thing. I was like, okay, let me try it out. I was still skeptical, kind of, but within the first 2 weeks, I was sure this is what I wanted. So I will encourage anybody, anytime, if you want to change your career, if you're just starting up, you just want something new, especially something which will really earn you so much.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, as long as we want to do what we like, we also want to reap the financial benefits of it. And this far, for sure, as I'm in the job market, I see figures which are unbelievable out there. And with this team, it's been awesome. Like, I can even call Michael at midnight. I'm like, Michael, please, I need help doing something. He's there to help me. Like, no kidding. He's there to help me. I text Doris, she's there to help me out. Like, all of them are just awesome. Yvonne, the same thing. So please, if there's anyone there still standing on the fence, don't hesitate to jump in. This is an amazing team. They will help. That the support is just awesome. From the training right on to preparation for the exams and even the job search. Like, I come across questions that I imagine could come up during an interview. And I'll just call one of them. I'm like, okay, what do you think I should give us a response to this, So the support is there 24/7, no joking.
That's awesome. Yeah. Wow. Thank you, Precious. I mean, the audience, if you're watching this, you heard it from Precious herself. She's been through it and she's so excited, looking up to a new career. And one thing really strikes me on this panel today. As a woman, I'm proud of all of you ladies in the tech industry. We need more women like yourselves. So ladies, please apply, get into Linux, get the training, and get to the tech gig that we're all talking about today. 6-figure income, good career, work from home, work-life balance, all of it, all in one package. I just want to thank you. So please, we just have 1 minute just to, what last wishes do you have to share with the audience? Very briefly.
As for me, I just want to thank all those who are listening. Thank you for taking out the time to listen to us, and please spread the word, spread the news around. D&M Linux Link is making magic. If you want to change your career, do not hesitate. Please contact us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I also want to let them know, it's not because we say you would pay 2.5 when you use Lady Kate, but we also offer flexibility in payment. You do a first down payment of 1,500, and then you can pay the other one subsequently.
That is awesome.
And do not hold back.
Good. So everyone listening, you have a Lady Kate discount. I mean, please use it, and let me know that you did. But go on the website, and it's scrolling on your screen. Go on the website, dnmlinuxlink.net, and apply, enroll today. Thank you all for watching, and wishing you all the best. My great team, 300 over there, making a difference. Thank you, thank you,
Thank you, Lady Kate.
Thank you too.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.